Welcome back to TFacts, the channel where we dissect the latest reality TV drama. Today, we have a juicy lineup of stories from the world of 90 Day Fiancé that you won't want to miss. Let's dive into the 5 unique updates that are making waves this week. First up, new reality star Greg Chillak is firing back at Big Ed Brown for his questionable comments about Greg's fiancée, Joan. Hear how Greg defended his loved ones and stood his ground against Big Ed's unsolicited opinions. Next, we have Trubkina addressing the swirling divorce rumors about her marriage to Brandon Gibbs. After 5 years together, this couple has had their fair share of ups and downs. Find out how they're planning to move forward despite recent challenges. In a groundbreaking twist, 90 Day Fiancé is introducing a throuple. Amani, Matt, and their girlfriend Annie are navigating a unique relationship dynamic that's leaving fans intrigued. Is Annie truly in it for the right reasons? Let's break it down. Then, Jasmine Pineda is making headlines with a shocking legal move against Gino Palazzolo while hinting at her next spin-off. We'll reveal her allegations and what could happen next in their tumultuous relationship. And finally, Suwan is facing backlash for her parenting choices after revealing a controversial moment with baby Minthira. Has David Toborowsky's social media post put Annie in hot water? We'll discuss the divide among fans. So sit back, grab your snacks, and let's unpack all this reality TV excitement in today's video. Let's kick things off with some drama involving Greg Chillak and Big Ed Brown from 90 Day Fiancé. In a recent twist, Greg, a newcomer to the franchise, is not holding back after Big Ed made some rather offensive remarks about his fiancée, Joan. It all started when Big Ed, known for his controversial comments, shared his opinions about Greg and Joan's storyline in season 11. He remarked on an Instagram reel, questioning Joan's cleanliness after clips of her taking multiple showers aired. He cheekily asked, "Hey, is Joan really that stinky? I'm asking for a friend." While intended as a joke, this comment didn't sit well with Greg, who was quick to defend his fiancée and his mother, Lucille. Greg took to his own Instagram to respond. He expressed disbelief at Big Ed's comments, saying, "Now I gotta look out for this guy? What the heck? What a joke, let me get the jar of mayo," he clarified. And FYI, Joan doesn't smell at all, hence the showers, my man. His followers rallied behind him, supporting his defense of their relationship. This isn't the first time Big Ed has stirred the pot on social media, and this incident has ignited discussions among fans of the show. Many rallied behind Greg, mocking Big Ed for his attempts to stay relevant and pointing out that showering regularly is a common practice for many people. Interestingly, Joan also joined the conversation, making her feelings known in the comments. She took a playful jab at Big Ed, saying, "Look who is enforcing his poor hygiene on me." This response highlights the strong bond between Greg and Joan, showcasing their ability to stand together against outside criticism. It's clear that Greg Chillak is ready to protect his loved ones at all costs, and fans can't wait to see how this story unfolds. What do you think about Big Ed's comments? Are they just playful jabs, or do they cross the line? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Moving on to our next story, Trubkina is addressing the divorce rumors that have been swirling around her marriage to Brandon Gibbs, especially as they celebrate their 5th wedding anniversary. This couple has had their fair share of ups and downs since tying the knot in 2020, and they've recently been navigating some serious challenges together. In season 2 of 90 Day, The Last Resort, Julia opened up about some difficult truths, including confessing to cheating, which understandably caused a rift in their relationship. However, despite this revelation, both Julia and Brandon eventually recommitted to each other and expressed their desire to start a family together in the future. As they approach their anniversary, they seem to be stronger than ever. Brandon recently shared heartfelt posts celebrating their 5 years together, emphasizing that his love for Julia remains unwavering despite the obstacles they've encountered. He wrote, "5 years marriage anniversary. Through the ups and downs, I still love this beautiful woman." Julia, in response, noted how quickly time has flown, remarking, "Time flies. 5 years from our wedding," which seemed to put the divorce chatter to rest. Yet, it's not all sunshine for the couple. They're currently faced with the added stress of their dog Simba's poor health, which has put an emotional strain on them. However, they're determined to stand together through these tough times. Their shared commitment to caring for Simba indicates their unity as they tackle both joyous and challenging moments. Though there are still lingering issues from their past, particularly around discussions of starting a family, Julia seems content for now, even expressing her satisfaction with being a dog mom. Brandon, on the other hand, remains patient but may eventually want to explore fatherhood in the near future. Fans will be watching closely to see how this couple balances their love with their varying desires for the future. So, what do you think about Julia and Brandon's journey? Are they on the path to a happy ending, or do you think the challenges may prove too much? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Next up, we're diving into a groundbreaking twist in the 90-Day Fiancé universe. The introduction of a throuple. Meet Amani J. Lassie, her husband Matt, and their girlfriend Haney Eni Aguara. This unique relationship is unlike anything we've seen before in the franchise, and it's capturing viewers' attention. Amani and Matt have been happily married for 10 years and live in San Diego. Their relationship took an exciting turn when they met Eni during a trip to Mexico, where she was working as an exotic dancer. The trio has been in a romantic relationship for over a year now, and the dynamics of their unconventional arrangement are starting to unfold on screen in Season 11. While this relationship format may be new for 90-Day Fiancé fans, it's not without its complications. One of the biggest storylines involves the tension that arises when Amani and Matt travel to Mexico to meet Eni's family. During this visit, they learn that Eni hasn't been completely upfront about the nature of their relationship. She introduces Matt as her boyfriend and Amani as merely a friend, which raises alarm bells for Amani and creates feelings of insecurity within the throuple. Fans are left questioning Eni's intentions. Is she truly committed to both Amani and Matt, or does she have stronger feelings for one over the other? The relationship is put to the test when Amani discovers that Matt and Eni had been intimate without her permission while she was asleep. This revelation leads to some uncomfortable conversations and sparks jealousy, forcing the trio to establish new boundaries. One thing, for sure, navigating love in a throuple is no easy feat, and it's clear that Matt, Amani, and Eni have their work cut out for them to foster trust and communication within their unique arrangement. What do you think about this unconventional love story? Is it the next evolution of relationships, or does it create too many complications? Join the conversation in the comments below. Now, let's turn our attention to Jasmine Pineda, who is stirring up headlines with a shocking legal move against Gino Palazzolo, while also hinting at her next appearance on a spin-off, 90-Day, The Single Life. Jasmine's journey has been a roller coaster of emotions, and her latest actions are certainly making waves. Their love story began when Gino met Jasmine on a sugar baby website, leading to a whirlwind romance showcased on Before the 90 Days. After a series of ups and downs, Gino proposed to Jasmine, and they got married. However, just months into their marriage, Jasmine found herself in a complicated situation involving Matt Brannies, and claims have surfaced that she is now his baby mama. In a recent TikTok live session, Jasmine made some alarming accusations against Gino, asserting that she was a victim of his manipulation. She discussed the possibility of relocating to Panama with her children if their immigration issues are not resolved, and emphasized her need to prioritize getting her life together post-marriage. Jasmine accused Gino of bringing her to the U.S. to work for free and fulfilling his own financial needs, framing herself as a victim in the saga. Jasmine has also claimed that Gino has been unfaithful, alleging that he was dating multiple women during their relationship. This revelation has prompted speculation regarding the future of their marriage, especially given Jasmine's ongoing connection with Matt. Although she initially described their relationship as strictly platonic, recent reports suggest the situation is more complicated than she has let on. In response to Jasmine's claims, Gino has stated that he plans to present proof of Jasmine's accusations, promising fans answers once his NDA expires. This ongoing drama indicates that their relationship remains legally intact, despite the chaos swirling around them. How do you feel about Jasmine's allegations and her decision to pursue legal action? Are you Team Jasmine or Team Gino in this messy situation? Share your thoughts down in the comments below. And finally, let's talk about the controversy surrounding Annie Suwan and her parenting choices after welcoming her baby, Minthira, with David Toborowsky. Recently, David shared a video on social media that sparked a fierce debate among fans regarding Annie's parenting skills. In the video, David captured a moment of Annie holding their baby in one arm while enjoying a glass of wine in the other. He captioned the post, "When it's late and the baby just wants to be held, sad mommy needs a little wine lull." While he intended it to be a lighthearted moment, many fans quickly criticized Annie, claiming that drinking alcohol while caring for an infant is irresponsible. Comments such as, "You can't drink alcohol while breastfeeding, lady," flooded in, highlighting the concerns many viewers have about her choices. In defense of Annie, David insisted that she wasn't breastfeeding at that moment, and he made it clear that Annie was just pumping and dumping. Supporters of Annie sprang into action, arguing that new moms deserve a break and that Annie should be able to enjoy a bit of wine after the challenges of motherhood. Despite the backlash, David has stood behind his wife, suggesting that a little self-care is essential for new parents. He even mentioned considering hiring a nurse to provide extra support for Annie, as it's clear she's been feeling overwhelmed with the demands of being a first-time mom. Yet, the video has raised questions about whether David was simply trying to stir up engagement on social media, knowing that Annie would face scrutiny for her actions. Regardless of the intentions behind the post, this situation has clearly exposed the pressures parents face in the public eye, particularly when it comes to making choices about childrearing. How do you feel about David's controversial post? Do you think parents should be judged for their decisions, or is everyone entitled to some downtime? We want to hear your thoughts in the comments below.